Today we dig into Incorruptible, your follow-up to the Lean Startup about not just building a great company, but keeping it great because too many founders win the race and then lose the steering wheel.
Success invites a pressure everyone yields to and no one directs, and it drags teams toward mediocrity unless leaders anchor to principles.
Before we dive into the new book, it's wild how AI teams are shipping exactly like Lean Startup: lightweight research previews, tight feedback loops, and fast iteration.
Lean was never a religion. It's the scientific method for products, and most breakout AI apps started as small, uncertain bets that only scaled once the evidence was undeniable.
So what are we really protecting against here?
Call it financial gravity, the quiet pull to extract a little more today at the cost of tomorrow. Like the beloved restaurant you can suddenly taste got optimized by a spreadsheet.
Everyone thinks it won't be me, and anyway, I have to get product market fit first.
If you ignore this, it often ends the same way. Founders replaced soon after ringing the bell because governance and culture decide who holds the pen when volatility hits.
Why not fix it later, after we're bigger and have leverage?
Advisors always say, wait until one day it flips from too early to too late. Success does not protect you. It paints a target.
All right, give us the blueprint.
Ethos plus integrity, align people to a clear purpose, then lock it into structures that resist betrayal. Novo Nordisk did it a century ago with a foundation owner to prevent price gouging on insulin, and that design has created extraordinary durable value.
Remind us why this is not just a nice to have.
Look at Vectura, a health company sold to a tobacco giant for a slightly higher bid because the charter demanded it. Then most of the value was destroyed. Your paperwork quietly dictates your future.
Let's get practical. How should leaders act day to day?
Start with harder is easier. Earn trust by choosing principle over convenience. Cloudflare did that when a junior engineer asked, if a better internet is encrypted.
And the cautionary version?
Groupon kept juicing email frequency because the spreadsheet said yes and it hollowed out the brand. If principles cannot overrule near-term metrics,
How do we define purpose without slipping into slogans?
write a plain purpose and name who you'd never betray, then make it impossible to profit by breaking it without apparatus, targets, audits, and consequences. Values get steamrolled by the quarterly drumbeat.
Feels like OKRs for what you truly care about.
Exactly. Give mission commitments the same machinery you give financial reporting, or money logic wins by default.
Now, the structural side, what does integrity look like in the charter?
Integrity is kept promises and structural strength. Read your charter, then adopt a public benefit corporation so your legal duty includes your stated purpose, not just maximizing shareholder returns.
What if I'm interviewing or not the founder? How can I nudge this?
Ask if the mission is in the charter and watch the room go get the answer. Resistance from investors or counsel is a signal of misalignment.
Tell the Anthropic origin and why its structure matters.
When Anthropic was unfashionable, they still encoded mission in their docs and later created the long-term benefit trust where independent safety experts appoint directors, which helps them hold the line even when turning down big revenue.
So every major AI lab veered from standard governance on purpose.
Yes, because this tech is too consequential for whoever can borrow the most money to control. Every serious player